All right, Aquarius, welcome to your reading for 2026. This is a collective reading for the sign of Aquarius. Let's just jump right into it. But first, let's cleanse the energy. Beautiful. So the overall energy, number 19, Dragon Slayer Aquarius. I think Aries got this as well. So 2026 is going to be a year of you taking your time, step by step, moving, very cautiously, very carefully to ensure that you are doing what needs to be done. So the 19 is again reduced to a 10. Next year is the year of the 10, which is reduced to 1. So fresh start, new beginning coming in for you, Aquarius. So let's just jump right into the tarot. I'm going to go month by month, giving overall energy, themes on what you can expect. For 2026, I'm going to go month by month. One card for each month and clarifying each month. So let's go, Aquarius. 6 of Cups. Ace of Wands. The Chariot. 9 of Swords. Ace of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. The Death. The Devil. And the 7 of Pentacles. At the back of the deck is the 8 of Cups. So you're going to be walking away from a lot of things. In 2026, I see a big disconnect on what no longer serves you. But overall, I see a lot of transformation and change. I see you recognizing certain patterns and thought processes and taking the time, the energy, the effort to remove yourself from anything that's no longer serving you. I see you have a lot of new beginnings coming in. I also see a lot of communication as well as an offer. I also see you taking a lot of action to leave people behind. You may be moving. You may be changing residence, so you may be moving to a new place. Or you may be traveling as well. I do see heavy travel. So you may be traveling to America, or if you live in America, you may be traveling to like a different state. Right, so for January, you have the 6 of Cups. I see you thinking about the past. I also see you reconciling with someone from the past. Could be a friend, could be a family member, could even be a lover, but I see you connecting. Someone from your past is coming to connect with you in January. In January, you may already know this. Sorry, 2 seconds. So sorry about that, Aquarius. Mom duty calls. Anyway. Yeah, I do see someone coming back from your past. Ace of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands. This person is taking a very impulsive action to reconnect with you because they're in their feelings, they're hurt. There could have been a lot of grief or a lot of pain surrounding the connection with this person. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Sagittarius. But Aquarius, there could have been a lot of grief surrounding this person, a lot of pain, unrequited love, a lot of repressed feelings and emotions. So this person is coming back around to hopefully be able to make amends. They're coming in a very energetic energy as well. Very passionate when they do come in or come towards you. But that's January. It's up to you whether or not you want to reconcile with this person. Free will, okay? Just giving you a heads up. February, we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Six of Cups come back out again. Okay, so the 12th of February could be important. Whoever this person is that you're connecting with in January, it may just work out. Because you have the Six of Cups and the Hangman. So I feel like you're going to surrender to the connection. You're going to surrender to this person. Or it's like you could just be moving on. Or this is something that you may have been stuck or may have had you stuck, but you're not anymore. You're not stuck anymore. You're seeing things differently now. So it's like you're releasing the past, what has happened, and you're moving on. By the end of January, the beginning of February, you're gonna be in a new, passionate, creative start because you're releasing something that has happened with someone from the past. You're finally getting over it. Aquarian people do hold grudges. Just gonna put that out there. For March, you have the Chariot, full speed ahead. Oh yeah, full speed ahead. 1 second. My mic was on. I'm so sorry, Aquarius. I was saying, you could be watching situations in March instead of partaking in them. You could be watching a lot of situations unfold. There you go, that's better. Watching a lot of situations unfold as time passes. April. Okay, so you could be stressed out in April. The 4th of April could be an important date. But you could be stressed out. You may have a father figure. It doesn't have to be, or it could be someone that's a part of your child. Or you could just have someone that's very domineering and very aggressive towards you that you could be trying to heal from, take a break from, take a step back from. Somebody is causing you a lot of anxiety and stress. This person could have masculine issues. Maybe this is someone that you need to move on from, or you need to take a step back from them. May. Oh wow, so you have a lot of clarity coming in. This could definitely be after betrayal, so it's either you walking away from someone and someone walking away from you. The 9th of May can be very significant, but I definitely see whatever stress you're facing or whatever conflict you're trying to avoid or move on from between the months of March and April. In May, you're going to finally walk away from something because it could be causing a lot of mental issues. So it could be someone that you're dealing with that could be causing a lot of paranoia or a lot of unnecessary stress or just making you feel a bit withdrawn. But you're going to be getting clarity. So you're going to be in a more awakened state of mind. So if you're looking for answers, you're going to find them. So you may be traveling in May. June. Ooh, yeah. You may be traveling in May. So June, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, you're definitely going to be trying to find the balance. You may have felt as if you've missed out on a lot of opportunities. You may be admitting defeat in a situation due to not being balanced or due to not making a decision that should have been made. So if there's some sort of decision that you may need to make between January to May, in June, you're going to realize that you may have missed out on an opportunity. Being in a state of paranoia, being withdrawn, trying to avoid something is not helping something. Whatever it is you were trying to avoid, you end up missing out on an opportunity because you haven't faced something head on. I think you went inside your room. Hold on. Alright, Knight of Cups. July. You have a romantic offer coming in July, Aquarius. So sorry for the noise, Aquarius. Been a lot of distractions lately. Oh, the King of Cups tried to come out. Ooh, the Temperance. The 14th of July. The 11th of July. Someone's coming in with a romantic offer. This is someone that brings you a lot of peace. This could be someone that isn't coming from they're not coming from a stable home. This person, be very careful if this person is coming towards you. They could be coming towards you because they see you at peace. And they could be receiving karma, or this offer is a form of karma. But this is a very patient person. Whoever this person is approaching you, they do have a lot of love for you. They're very patient, they're very fair, and they're going to be very honest about what they tell you or they express to you on an emotional level. August. Oh. So for August, you have someone coming towards you in a very passionate energy. But this person can be someone that's very lazy. This may be someone that could have betrayed you. So you have the Knight of Wands in August and the Knight of Wands came out in January. So you have someone again. Could be the same person, doesn't have to be. That could be coming back around towards you again in August. This is someone that could have caused you a lot of betrayal or you had a very painful ending with this person. This person may be coming in a Knight of Wands energy, but they're still very lazy. They're still very disloyal. They still have low effort. Although they're the King of Pentacles. So although this person has a lot of things, they are still low effort. They're still going to do the bare minimum. Or I'm getting, you're going to be very cautious with this person. Page of Wands. September. Oh, yeah. In September, I see you detoxing. You're going to have some sort of communication that makes you detox in September. Queen of Swords in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse. There is a overly critical, bitter, it doesn't have to be a feminine energy, but it could be. Four of Wands in reverse. This person is very unstable. Could be an ex, or this is just someone in a pessimistic mindset with the Queen of Swords in reverse here. It's not saying what this person is. They could have a very codependent attachment or tie to you with the Devil in reverse. But this is someone that's very unhappy, and they may want to pass on that unhappy energy. So be very cautious of this person in September, Aquarius. October. The 16th of October could be important. You're moving on and freeing yourself from chaos. So if you've been in a very chaotic energy, drama, maybe if you've been resistant to change or you've just been trying to avoid certain things, I definitely was getting a very avoidant energy. Whatever it is you're trying to avoid, by October, you're no longer going to avoid it, because again, you're going to get some sort of clarity that you do have to take something or someone head on to get the end result, and that is going to help you heal and move forward from whatever it is you may be dealing with. But there's some changes that you may have been avoiding with the Tower in reverse, and with the Death here, it's like whether or not you want it, it's happening. So whatever it is you're going to be putting off or postponing or not wanting to deal with, October is going to be the month where, whether you like it or not, you're going to have to change. November. Okay. Someone has a tie to you. Maybe you may travel in October. Not October. What is October? So you may travel in October, and when you may return in November. But you have someone that has a very bad attachment to you, or you could be highly attached to someone. This person could suffer from addictions, or there's just some codependent energy where you can't leave someone alone, or someone can't leave you alone. This person is very...
And the best time to find them is at night with this torch.
I don't know what the word to describe this person. I wouldn't say toxic, but they don't. You do have, it's under the Knight of Cups, so this could be this person that pops up in July that's coming up again in November. Someone is holding on to your energy and doesn't want to release it. When you hold on to something for too long, it then becomes toxic, or a codependent attachment is what I'm picking up on. This person is going to say or do anything to get your attention. They're going to give to get your attention. Very charming, that's the word I'm looking for. This person is a very charming person. Careful with that one. December, 7 of Pentacles. Listen, the Death has been coming up. In December, you're going to be seeing things very differently. You're going to be paying more attention to profitable investments, whether it be people, things, yourself, it doesn't matter. The 13th of December could be an important date for you. The 16th of October, if I didn't say it, also an important date. You're moving forward, you're moving on, you're transforming. So your transformation cycle isn't really going to come into full effect until October, but you're not really going to, well, you're still going to be in transition, but it's not really going to come into effect until December. You're not really going to be seeing it until December. Changes that you make, you're not going to see it until December, the end of the year. Surprise, surprise. Eight of Cups. But overall, the year for 2026 is all about you walking away and standing your power. So you may be walking away from someone that you're very attracted to. This could be someone that is very honest and open with their feelings for you, but they're a page, they're not a knight. You know, you follow your intuition. You know, whoever this person is charismatic. Again, it was giving a very toxic vibe. a very possessive, this Emperor in reverse, a very domineering, possessive, like something is lurking beneath the surface. So with the Seven of Wands in reverse here, it's definitely saying there's more to the story. Everything is not what it seems. They're not who you think they are. Right? Okay, so I'm going to clean up the spread and then we'll jump into the Oracle, Aquarius. So, in a minute. Alright, Aquarius, back here with the Oracle for you. So we're just going to get just a little insight into 2026. So I've got some what is the tea, as well as some advice for each reading, as well as some tea leaf cards and more. Right? So you have unfazed, hooked, love triangle, ignoring. Dang, you got unfazed and ignoring. Aquarius, I'm hearing the intruder is the one that isn't love. So you have someone that's obsessed with you, but they may have someone else, is what I'm getting. You may be ignoring this person. So someone is interested in you, but you're not really interested in them. And it could be because they have another person, or maybe you have another person here, because there's a strong ignoring energy here, because you got unfazed and ignored, but you've got love triangle. So you may unknowingly be in a love triangle. It happens. Let's see. Pushing boundaries. Someone may be testing your limits. Yeah, you're unbothered by this like, you know, someone is trying to test your limits and you're just completely unbothered. You have family ties. Family dynamics are influencing the relationship. So someone is interested in you, but their family could be a factor. Or they think about what their family gonna think about the dynamic. That's just stupid. Or their friends. For love triangle, you have the real story. The true story will come to light. And then for ignoring, you have rumor has it rumors are flying in your circle. So there's going to be a lot of gossip and rumors going around, and you're going to hear them, but you're not going to pay much attention to it. I see you not playing and praying into the BS, to be honest. And it's like, if you do find out you're caught up in a love triangle, or there's like someone who likes you and they have another lover, or you have someone you're with and someone else is trying to intercept, it's like the truth is gonna come. You're gonna find out the true scenario or situation. You got child, mature man. Ooh, marriage and pathway. Straight out the gate. You could have a child with someone, or someone that you have a child with wants to marry you, or an older man that may have a child wants to marry you. The 18th, the 5th, the 3rd, the 35th. Or I'm seeing a long-term partnership. Child could also be the birth of a project as well. So you could have someone wanting to invest in a project that you may want to do, or if you're the older man, you may want to invest in a project. You may be attending a wedding, you may be getting married, or you may be meeting like your marriage partner. Take what resonates, leave what does not. It's the best thing I could say. You have new love, new person, unknown person. You have brunette male, darker hair, intense focus. You have true gem, valuable quality jewelry. You have long distance, foreign theme distance. This is what I kept picking up on, something about travel. You're going to meet someone during travel. Oh dear. This person could have dark hair, or they could have like a very intense stare. Someone may be gifting you jewelry, or you may be in like a long distance relationship. Take what resonates, leave what does not. You have my life is not together as it seems. I bury myself in work to forget you. I am not available. So someone is not available for you. I'm getting a vibe as soon as you've moved on and you've met this new person, then this person that is not open to you is gonna magically appear. That's what happens. That's what tends to happen. Magically appear and all of a sudden they want your attention. Surprise, surprise. You have can you feel my love? Someone is sending you signs of love, but you may be too distracted to notice. They really want you to feel their affections and may offer you a gift soon. Yeah, that's what I was getting with that jewelry. So someone may give you a gift. It could be jewelry, doesn't have to be. Ooh. Ooh. Big vibes. Let me please you. Your wish is their command. Someone wants to see you smile and they'll do whatever it takes to do so. Simply ask for what you desire and see it manifest before your eyes. I think this is this new person. I think you may be distracted when this new person is trying to get your attention, but it's like they'll go above and beyond for you. So they won't be like this person that was before that may have tried to like test your limits, Aquarius, or try to put you through the ringer, or see if you fit a certain standard for them, or if you're willing to take whatever they'll give. That's garbage. Oof. Damn. I said something about marriage. I've moved on. They've found someone else, and there's no chance of rekindling this relationship. The best thing for you to do now is move on. Too. I think that again, Aries got this as well. So you could be dealing with an Aries. I think Aries got this. I'm not sure, but Aries came to mind. I've moved on. So that's exactly what I was getting, Aquarius. You could be with someone, or you're gonna meet someone that's new, that's in your energy. This person may work a lot, or you may work a lot, or someone could have used work as a way to say that they're not open to you, so you moved on, and now you have someone that is constantly going above and beyond and trying to send you signs and synchronicities that they care for you, they have love for you. But then this person come and they spin in the block, creep, and that's where that love triangle comes in. So you're gonna find out who's the real third party. So again, you unknowingly may be in a third party relationship. And I think that's why I heard the third party is the one that's unloved. So if there's mutual love, feelings towards each other, then the person that nobody really cares for, that's that's the third party. You have value, Valley. Ooh, you have value. Take that. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So 2026 is going to be a very successful year, but you're going to have a lot of personal stuff that you purge. Ooh, there you go. Meeting with a stranger could be important. Can't make this stuff up. I don't even know what these cards look like. You have ring. I can't make this stuff up. Ring. A marriage will take place either romantic or business. See, I said something about business too. So you may be entering a business with your marriage partner. You got two cards saying marriage here in the true gem. When the true gem comes out, I think of it as like a proposal. You have happiness. You have candle. You will be shown the way. And then you have dragon. Beware of self-delusion. So try not to get deluded. Try not to get caught up in your feelings, your emotions, what you think, what it is, what it ain't. Try not to let that take a hold of you. Spirit will show you and guide you. Like your spiritual team will guide you where you need to go. There is a lot of happiness in 2026 for you, and You may be entering a long-term commitment in either a business or a person, but you're going to be meeting someone, right? So Aquarius, this was your reading. So sorry for the interruption. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and blessings to you. Enjoy your time. Bye bye.